All right. So we're going to continue on what we did last time with Nova in terms of turning away from things that she's interested in. This time I'm going to up the ante. I have, this is literally a dish of beef. Yes, she can smell it. And I also have a dish of beef drippings. So it's like super fragrant, super hard. But it's the same idea, nothing new. All I'm doing is putting it near her and then teaching her that it's a good idea to turn away from it and then trying to develop more and more space. Now, here's a real important thing. If you really are to work on this exercise, you have to make sure she's not getting any reinforcement in the kitchen by way of having anything left out. You have to be just a maniac about it. And I've had a counter surfer. I know how frustrating it is and how just how inconvenient it is, but you have to make sure she gets nothing, not even a crumb. When I had a counter surfer, I literally had to put a red tape along the counter back at the end of to the back of the counter to remind me everything had to be behind that line or it had to be stowed somewhere. And so you'll use the oven, you'll use the microwave. It's horrible, but literally you can do all this work, tons and tons of work to get her to turn away from food. And then if one time she comes in the kitchen and grabs something off the counter, you've undone all of your work. So you have to be a maniac about it. And it's horrible, but just you can't let her have anything. Okay, so let's play with this a little bit. Again, I'm just reinforcing her for turning away. That's really all this comes down to. Yes. So I'm going to show her that. Smells good. Hello. Oh, good girl. And she knows this game, so you can see she looked at the clicker when I did that. Good. You see her pulling her neck back, which says, oh, I have no intention of getting that. Good girl. So she actually looked away. She's so good. Good girl. Yep. This is right in her face, and she looks to the clicker. Right in her face, and she looks to the clicker. She's really great. Okay, I'm going to move myself over here a little bit and make some room so I can put it down lower. Again, you're trying to exercise, even though she has more access to it, that she's still making the right choice. Oh, yes, I know. We're very excited. So I've got my treats ready. Now, this is hard. Yes, I had to give her a little bit of help by kissing, making a kissy sound. Yeah, so I'm right on the bubble here. You can see that was hard for her to turn. What's this? Yes, very nice. You're amazing. It's right in her face, and she's turning away. I'm going to get farther and farther away so she has more and more access to it. She's doing great. There you go. Right close, right at eye level, and she's choosing to turn away from a pan of beef. She's amazing. So let's move on. I don't know if gravy drippings are going to be more difficult or less difficult. Let's just start up here and see. Again, I'm going to have my treats ready. Good girl. What's this? Good. Oop, I almost put it on the gravy. What's this? What's this? Leave it. Oh, okay, this is hard. Good girl. Yep. You're a good girl. You're amazing. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you can look at that. And I'm going to move off screen so that she has more access to it. Good. And she's still making good choices. What's this? Good girl. So, same thing. Everything, every crumb off the counter. And lots of exercises of her turning away from things all around on the counter. She's looking right now. Yeah, good girl. You can see I had my attention away from her, and she still made the right choice. You're such a good girl. I love you. Yeah, I do. All right, thanks. Yeah, we'll move that. That's hard. That's hard. I got to be thinking, I'm just going to try one last thing. I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to go all the way to the other side of the room, so you can so you can see how this eventually works. I'm going to have my treats ready, so I'm fast. But let me show her. Yes, good girl. I'm probably off screen now, but I'm going to just move farther and farther away. It's right here. You can see, even though she knows the food is there, she's still looking to me, and that's what you're trying to build. It's almost like you're building a conscience. So, yes, even though she knows it's there, I'm moving away. Yes, I'm halfway across the room, and she's still making that choice. Yes, good girl. Girl. Again, I'm going to show her this. Yeah, good girl. Yes. I'm having some mic issues. I don't know if you heard me before, but I was telling you, basically you're building a conscience. You're trying to develop her thoughtfulness, even though I'm getting farther and farther away. So I have this pan of gravy right here, and I'm going to actually just walk away. Yeah, good girl, very good. Very nice, that was a good choice. That was a very good choice, you're amazing. Good, I'm just gonna remind her it's here. I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, good girl. I'm all the way at the other end of the room. Now, she could easily go over there, she could easily beat me. Good. She's heading back over to look at it, which is great. Heading back over. She's sniffing around. Yeah, that's a good choice. And I was way too far away to do anything about it had she wanted to get anything. So that's just lots of reinforcement from turning away from things. That literally is all that is. Yes. Yes, he's a good girl. We're sorry about this, Rip. I'll have to tell you about that, but that was Brother Theo. All right, thank you very much.